Today is all about fighting less and connecting more. Fighting is a coping mechanism to trauma. It could be mental, emotional, physical, or sexual trauma. It has the same effect on our body and brain. A simple definition of trauma is that you thought your world was safe, something happened, and you no longer felt safe. In this video, we're going to talk about tools for moving through a fight response if it is out of balance in your life. If you have a behavior pattern of fighting to protect yourself, even when it is detrimental to yourself and your relationships, there is hope. We all have the need to feel connected, to feel loved and accepted, and to give our support and affection to others. Sadly, sweetness can turn to bitterness in our friendships, families, work partnerships, and romantic relationships. We sometimes wonder how it all went wrong and how to fix it. There are 5 simple steps that can drastically improve our relationships, provided we apply them consistently enough to form a habit. These 5 steps are inspired by Dr. Susan Johnson's technique of emotionally focused therapy. Step 1, recognize your body's signs of anger. All of us get angry, and sometimes our anger gets out of hand. We say and do things that we later regret, or we shut down and push others away. Neither of these help us to get the closeness we want. Our bodies actually warn us that this is about to happen with signs like an accelerated heart rate, feeling hot, shallow breathing, clenched fists, and jaws. How does your body let you know that you're angry? Pay attention, because that's your cue to move to step 2. Step 2, stop and calm down. Get some exercise, listen to music that calms you down, take a hot shower, pray or meditate. Especially effective is taking slow, deep breaths. This will increase blood flow and oxygen to your brain and help you to think more clearly. Step 3, identify the vulnerable emotion underneath the anger. All anger is actually a vulnerable emotion in disguise. If someone insults you, under your anger is hurt. If your teen walks in 3 hours past curfew, under your anger is fear and worry. If someone publicly chastens you, under your anger is embarrassment. These vulnerable emotions are what you need to communicate, not the anger. Step 4, put yourself in the other person's shoes. When I'm upset, I'm 100% certain that I'm right and the other person is wrong. It's only after I stop and calm down, step 2, that I can start to see things from their point of view. Often I realize that I've made mistakes that need correcting and apologize for it. It's important to realize that everyone's behavior makes sense to them. So if I think someone's being an idiot, irrational, or a jerk, it often means I'm not trying hard enough to understand their perspective. Even if I disagree with and can't condone the other person's words or behavior, I can always relate to the emotions they're experiencing. Step 5, express steps 4 and 3. Tell them what you imagine their experience to be like, without claiming to know what they're going through. Trust them with your vulnerable emotion instead of manipulating them with anger. Letting someone know that you're hurt, scared, sad, or embarrassed often draws them near, while anger always pushes them away. If you would like support learning and applying these steps in your life, we have a wonderful course on conflict resolution called Fight Less, Connect More. If that is something you are interested in doing, go schedule a free 15-minute call with one of our therapists. Other powerful tools that can help you shift from a state of fight to a state of calm is breathing exercises, chanting like qigong, martial arts, drumming, even singing and dancing. All of those activities literally help to rewire your nervous system to a state of calm. They are things you can do when emotionally worked up and aroused, but they are also things you can do on a regular basis to help move through your smaller emotions of anger and overwhelm before you get to a point of explosion. One of my forms of self-care is going to an MMA gym and doing Krav Maga and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Give yourself the opportunity to fall in love with the process of healing, whatever that looks like for you. Every time you let go of some pain and introduce some happiness, Celebrate it. Smile about it. When you feel yourself growing and transforming, stay present and truly fall in love with your growth. Healing can be a beautiful journey. Will you do me a favor? If this video has been supportive for you, will you share it with a friend or loved one in your life? And remember to keep shining. We need your light.